Hello, welcome back to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Can you see my own recreation of this Sunray skirt in the middle part of the screen? Just like we have the inspiration on the left and right corner of the screen. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how I made the skirt from scratch to finish in just 5 minutes. So you might want to stay to the end of this video to get the full gist, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get right into it. So I have 3 yards of this Sunray fabric with me, and the full length of this fabric is 60 inches. Some people say by 60 inches. So I'm going to make use of the complete 3 yards, but then I'm going to have to cut out the length of my skirt. And then I'm using the hem of the actual fabric as the hem of my skirt as well. So you start taking the measurement from the hem of your skirt upwards, so we don't cut away the hem. So for the full length of my skirt, I'm making use of 33 inches plus 3 extra inches for the band allowance. I made use of 36 inches total for the length. So this is our skirt. Can you see I'm making use of the old 3 yards? This is 3 yards long. So now I'm opening the right side of this Sunray fabric and I'm going to place it together like this. The two ends, we're going to place the two ends together, right side facing right side. Can you see it? And then what we want to do now is to go ahead and stitch from that is the waist area. I'm going to stitch all through to the hem with about 1 inch or 1.5 inch, anyhow you want to do it. So this is how it looks like after joining the ends. Can you see? I stitched it with 1.5 inch. So now I'm turning it to the right side. Can you see? Because it's black, so you might not easily see it. So now we want to stitch the band. So we're going to fold the waistline like this with about 2.5 inches. Remember, when cutting the length of our skirt, we have added the band allowance already. So now I'm folding it with 2.5 inches. So what we want to do now is to stitch, or you can decide to just fold it first with the half inch, the extra half inch. Just fold it in and then stitch on it all through to the other side. Or you can just decide to stitch on it straight forward without folding it in. It's anyhow you want it. So if you stitch without folding it in, you can just easily weave the rough edges, and if you want to fold it in, you can fold it in as well. But I don't want to tamper with the pleats at all, so I'm just going to stitch on it straight without folding it in, and I'm going to weave the rough edges. So you want to make sure you leave a little space for us to pass our elastic. Can you see? So this is how it looks like after I've stitched the band. Can you see? I just stitched on it straight. I didn't fold it in. I'm just going to weave the rough edges instead. So can you see? I stitched it all around, and then I left this little space to pass our elastic. So this is the elastics I'm using, and it is about 27 inches long. My waist is 30 inches, but I made the elastic 27 inches long, so it won't be too tight. So I'm using my safety pin to pass the elastic into the band. So this is how we're going to do it. So you continue doing it till you bring the hand out through the other side. So now I've successfully passed the elastic through our waistband. Can you see? So the next thing we want to do is to place it together. Make sure it is well aligned, and then we're going to stitch on it. You stitch on it multiple times. So after stitching on it multiple times, then we can now put it inside. So this is what it looks like after stitching the elastics multiple times. Can you see? So I'm just going to push it inside like this, and then I'm going to stitch that opening. I'm going to close it. So this is what our skirt looks like after passing the elastics. Can you see? So our skirt is ready, and now I'm turning it to the right side, and that is basically all for the cutting and stitching of this skirt. Can you see? It is very easy, and within 5 minutes you are done. So the hem, we're leaving the hem like that because we made use of the original hem of the fabric. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.